guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is starting out pretty good. I feel like a normal Wednesday today. Like I said, life's been a little crazy the last week or so. I feel like we're getting back into routine. I took the day yesterday, even though I filmed, it was a different day. I took the day yesterday to not film and just catch up on like office work and took the kids to the trampoline park and just kind of did things that were like non-working, you know what I mean? So it was just a good day. And so today I'm like, okay, I gotta get moving and like do a normal day today. So today's gonna be a good baking and kind of food making day for you guys. I was thinking I'd have the whole day to be home doing stuff, but that plans have changed because I have to be the driver for a few things, which that's okay. I'm driver. So I've got to take Brooklyn to work, and I've also got to take the kids and drop them off at their things for the day. So it's just going to be a little bit busier, and I'm like, I'm just going to get up, start my morning, get moving. Even though I wanted to lay in bed, I've got the mountains. I dealt with allergies and stuff like that, and moving to Florida, I thought they maybe would go away. I'm affected different times, and so I know with this hurricane there has been like a lot of the low pressure, and I know a lot of people experience the tension headaches, all those things, and so I was feeling a little bit of that when it was kind of going through here, and so now it's like I'm feeling it in my sinuses and a little bit in my eyeball. So my eyeball's a little swollen today, but that's okay. I'm like, I'll get there. The stuff will kick in here and I'll be feeling better, but it's good. It's still gonna keep me moving forward today. So I hope that your morning is going well. It's Wednesday, and it's one of those days, like for some of you it might be, it's just the middle of the week. But for those of you, it is the middle of the week. It's the middle of the week where like we're almost to the end of the week. So that's a great thing, right? We made it through. I got a good text also. Oh, hold on. She's like barking at me like, why do you not let me in the house right away? Are you gonna go lay in your bed? She just ran back to the house and jumped under her little bed over there. Silly doggy. So anyways, got a message last night from my girlfriend. Remember the one that had no power for, it would have been for 17 days? It was 14 days on Friday, 15, 16, 17, 18 days. That's a long time with kids. Long time with kids not to have power. And so she sent me a message, and she said, she goes, went out to dinner, she goes, and came home, and she goes, and the power was on. And I was like, yes. I'm like, enjoy hot shower and vacuuming your house tomorrow. So I'm like, oh. It's the little things in life that make you feel good as a mama. And it's simple. It's so simple, but it's one of those things like, yes, your basic things are taken care of. They've got food, you know, they have water, they have a generator to help with the things like that. But it's like the conveniences of like being able to vacuum your floor or just flipping the light switch on. You know, it's just those things like just make a mama like, okay, like I know after the hurricane came through here and we had no power, it was like, okay, it was good to get things feeling like I feel like it's coming back, and I'm feeling good getting the house back in order. The only thing I need to do is clean my windows, and I haven't done that yet, but I'm like, that'll get done eventually. It's cooling off. We got crazy cool weather here in Florida. I don't even know. It's like, I think it's only supposed to be 75 today. I think so, which is so strange for Florida. Yesterday was 90. So we'll see. We'll see how the weather goes. But if it's cooler, I might go get my car cleaned because that needs to be done. It's been done for a couple months. I know, months. Yes, a couple months. And so anyways, the cooler weather, you can do more things outside, clean up, those kind of good things. But back to the friend, super excited for her to have power, because that is just one of those things where you're like, it's like, okay, you can start back up on life, which is so weird. You know what I mean? It's like how much we rely on electricity and the modern conveniences of the day. Huge, right? Yes, absolutely. So, okay, so we're gonna get things done. I'm gonna get things making and going. You know what I'm gonna do right now? Bagels. We're getting bagels made. Our favorite bagels. We've been making these forever. Like, well, not forever. I started making these this year. I gotta take a picture here. Put the recipe on the screen. And we love them. We absolutely love them. The kids love them. I made a bunch for the hurricane, and then did I make 4 batches? I think I made 4 batches of it. But what happened was, they weren't refrigerated. It's awful muggy here in Florida. And so they lasted, I don't even know, a few days. I can't remember what day it was because my days are all thrown into one. But regardless, they started getting moldy, and I was like, oh, I should have put them in the refrigerator, but I did not. So I ended up throwing like 1 batch away. No big deal. Live and learn. It's one of those things. I could be throwing out an entire refrigerator full of food, and I'm thankful I didn't have to do that. So I'm like, it's just like one of those things like, oh, the bagels. So put them in the refrigerator if you don't use them all up right away, and that's okay. So I'm gonna do a couple batches of these. Do I just have 2? I wrote down 3. We'll see if we get 3 done. So I'm gonna get this in this over here. let that do the work so I can work on some other things, because that's the beautiful thing about a bread machine is it can mix it up. I don't have to mix it by hand. It just works. So, okay, that one's done. Let me put the recipe on the screen right here for you. Copy it. It's really, really good. They like it. We tried a different one and they're like, I like this one a whole lot better. So that's a good thing. So that's gonna go. As soon as that's done, I'll take it out, put it in a bowl, and then I'll get the next batch in and just keep doing it until I have 2, 3, depending on the time here, and then I can do them all, drop them in boiling water with the sugar, and then put them in the oven at the same time so they can be finished. So, okay, let me get my next stuff out. All right, we're gonna come over here and do some stuff. Notice all my avocados? Look at all these avocados. What am I gonna do with all these avocados? So I've looked up a bunch of different recipes, seen how you can freeze them. People saying the texture's not as good when you bring them back. I'm gonna be hopeful because we have a whole lot and then more to use these up with. So I am going to, today I'm gonna try, there's a chocolate pudding mousse. I don't know, it's one of those things where people are like, is it really tasty? And a lot of people made it and they said it was good. So I thought I would do that. We'll do that in a little bit. But something I wanted to make is I have over here, when I went in North Carolina, this was what, over a year and a half ago, be going on a long time ago, we bought a bunch of this jam here. It's not expired. There's the date. It's not expired because yeah, the date's right here. No, we still have plenty of time for date. I was looking, I'm like, plenty of time for date. But I have to do something with it. It's one of those things where the kids were eating a lot of peanut butter and jelly, and then they just switched to like grape jam, and most like the grape, and only a couple like the strawberry. So I have a lot, well, not a lot. I have 3 jars in the closet of jam. It'll be one of those things where I'll use this up and then they'll be like, where's the jam at? So I'll get more at the store. I just need to use this up because it's going bad. But I'm like, what can I make? So I was looking up, I was gonna do like Pop-Tarts with it. I don't really want to make Pop-Tarts with it. So then I remembered I got these. Remember these things at Aldi? They were like $2, $3 on clearance. They're hand pie things. I know you can just roll them out yourself and do them, but I thought these would be cute little pies. And so I'm gonna do these because I also have this and this I picked up. So I thought, why don't I do a couple different pie crust and then make pies with that. I've got some strawberries, a very small amount. I thought I can kind of crush those up, put it with the jam and put those inside. I'm going to be hopeful for that. And then also I thought we could do smoothies for breakfast. I could use bananas, some of the jam and milk, and make smoothies in there just to try to use the jam up. I know I found a couple recipes for like strawberry cupcakes, things like that, which I'll probably do too, but not today. So over here, let's go over here. So what I'm going to do in here is get stuff together for pie crust. So I'm going to put in here, let me see, it's been a little while since I made pie crust. It's going to be this is regular flour, 2.5 cups of flour, and then I think it's just a teaspoon and half a teaspoon. So a teaspoon of sugar, put that in there, and a half a teaspoon of salt, and then you're going to kind of grind that up, and then you're going to put in there 2 sticks of butter, mix it all up into a ball, and then add about a 1/4 cup of ice water, and you'll have some good homemade pie crust. Then you don't have to make buy at the store. If you get it cheap at the store, go ahead, but I don't have a discount store where it's cheap anymore, so it's costing. I'm not using real butter because real butter is expensive. So you can do, if you do butter, go ahead. I have butter. I just want to save the butter for other things. So it's 2 sticks of this. And then we're just going to let that mix up in here. There it is. See how it's little tiny pea-sized balls? Look at that. I have a dough setting. Turn it down lower. See how it looks like that? That's all you need. Okay, then add your water. I'm going to add, it's a 1/4 cup. Let's do half of it. Mix it and then we'll add more. There it is. All you gotta do is make it into a ball. Right there. So then you're gonna let this chill for a little bit. Should we do it between paper? Does it say to do it between paper? Yes, it does say. Can we use wax paper? Let's put it on there. Can we do that? I think we can. Let me put it out here. Sticks to my wax paper. Will that be better? We'll see. If I'm gonna put it in the freezer just to hurry the process of getting cold because I just don't have time. I just don't want to wait an hour, so let's put it in the freezer for now. Okay, let's do one more batch of that. This one, let's use parchment paper. Would you like to take a minute and look at the beauty outside? It's already starting to fade, but let me show you how pretty it is. It's kind of going away. Isn't it nice I can come outside? The camera doesn't fog up anymore. We're hitting fall time, people. Look at that. Oh, there's a roofer over there. There we go. Look at the sky. I think the pink's kind of going away. I was in the kitchen looking. I'm like, it's so pretty out here. My neighbor's getting their roof put on. Thank goodness, right away. They came out yesterday. What has it been, like a day or two? Well, no, a couple days, I guess. They came out yesterday and brought all the shingles, and they'll put his roof on, so that'll be nice. Okay, back to the kitchen we go. I like that you can go in and out without your camera getting all messed up. Let me get the bagels out, and we're gonna put another batch in. It's mixing, but I don't really need it to mix too much and like do like rise in there, because I'll just put it in both rise. So I'll just stop it, take it out, because it's already, look at that, a good ball. Stick that in here. Let me cover it with this right here, and let's get another batch inside the bread machine. And just a little heads up, I do not, the first batch I put in warmer tap water. The second one, it's pretty much cold tap water, because you put your bread dough on the, I'm opening my window here, if you put your bread dough on the dough setting, it warms up a little bit in there anyway, so I don't even have to worry about that. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Okay, well, everything's getting cool in the freezer there. We'll do those pies in just a minute. I'm gonna do some of the avocado chocolate mousse. I have zero expectations whether this is good or whether it is not. I just know I have a lot of avocados right here, and I'm like, what can I do with them so these don't go to waste? So the difference between a king avocado and a regular one, they're gigantic for one, but the insides are yellow. So I know, like, a couple of my kids were like, they didn't really love it. I like it, like on toast, I don't mind it that way. So I guess I haven't really done like a guacamole dip, which I should. I just need to do that because I've got a lot here. So I'm just kind of going, as they get soft, kind of doing something with it. So this is a zero expectation dessert. This will either be something that's completely gross, or it's gonna be something that's really yummy. So I'm thinking 8 ounces each. Okay, I'm actually gonna measure mine out, because I don't think I wanna guess on this, because I don't know whether it's gonna be good or not. So I'm just gonna, it has like this little, I'm gonna put this in a measuring cup and see how much I actually have in here before we put it in there. So again, it's basically, I've seen some where they just put cocoa powder and then like an almond milk, 'cause it's basically like a vegan dish. I'm not gonna use almond, I'm gonna be using my lactose-free milk, and then they use cocoa powder. So, and some did chocolate chips melted. I'm gonna do chocolate chip melted, because I'm thinking like bean donuts. When you do bean donuts, you can do the chocolate chips, and then, which I do, but you can also do just cocoa powder if you didn't have chocolate chips. It's not as yummy. So I feel like I need to go for yummy, especially when I'm gonna do something like this. You know what I mean? So what do we need? We need 8 ounces each. So I think one avocado is gonna give me about 12, so I'll probably do a little bit more. So again, I'm gonna try that, and then it's just basically a little bit of salt, and then use maple syrup. I don't have maple syrup, I have fake sugar-filled syrup, and that's okay for now. And then I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but we're following one recipe here, and we're just gonna see how it goes. That's the key. If it's good, it might be great. It might be one of those things, some people say if they freeze it, it's better. So we might do that, kind of go from there. Okay, so is that, I'm gonna get 16 ounces. Let me get another avocado. So the bad thing about this is, like, these, I don't know nothing about, I know nothing about these being in Florida. Most have like little lines through them. Like, why would they have lines? And they get black spots on them on some, and they're not ripe yet. But what will the gashes be on them? I don't know. So when you cut them open, some are gonna be yucky, while the rest of it is good. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know those, if I cut into them, they're not even gonna be ripe. So, but like, I opened this one up, It's good. Like, see, it's got a little bit of brown there, so I probably will make sure I scoop out that part. But look at that. That's a big little pit there. So you just got to take out that middle piece in there. Scrape it out. You're not seeing me do any of this. So sorry. Let me scoop it out. Kind of like cantaloupe. Just get that scraped out of there. I'm hopeful. Hopefully it's good. I'll eat it. I'm all for eating healthy. I'd like to in my older age here. You know what I mean? I've had abundance of plenty of different years of things. Okay, this should be the rest. I think that's all we're going to use, that much. Let's see if that does. That should be about 16 ounces. Because the measuring cup is, yeah, that's gonna be 16. Shove it down. Okay, so let's put this all in here. We're just gonna, and then I'm gonna, oh wait, that's just for one. 8 ounces each. Okay. So, hold on, I just did, oh, is it 4 ounces of chopped? So I did, okay, actually that's just for one. So let me, I'll be able to do 2 of these. Use up a bunch of avocado. Let's see if this is good. I'm gonna put like half this in here. I'm thinking double. Okay, so there's that, and then it's cocoa powder. So it's 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And they did say a little bit of salt, which I can understand. We do that in the donuts, like in the frosting. A little bit of vanilla, teaspoon. And then I think it says a 1/4 cup of, or no, how much of this? What's the maple syrup? 3 tablespoons. Okay. Substitute, maybe though the flavor will change somewhat. Because it'll be mapley. That's okay. I mean, could you just not put sugar in here? Are vegans against sugar? Probably. Let me go get my milk. I think it's a 1/4 cup of milk. How much milk? A 1/4 cup of milk. Okay. So let's mix that up. Let's just see. Again, 0 expectations. We're in this together, people. I'll let you know if it's any good. If it's any good, great. It's gonna be one of those mental things. No one will have to know it's avocado pudding. It smells really good. Okay, but you're gonna have chunks of avocado in here. I'm gonna keep mixing. It looks really smooth. I can see the green going by as it's mixing. Can I do it? I mean, it's creamy. Did I be the taste tester? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be the texture. It tastes like chocolate pudding. I mean, obviously not chocolate pudding. Okay, it's got the dark chocolate taste. It's a little bit like cakier, so your aftertaste, it's not a taste, it's more like it's an avocado, right? Is that bad? I don't think that's bad. Like it's cakey, like it wants to stick to the roof of your mouth like it is, like floury, but it's not. That's really not that bad. Will I be able to hide it from my kids? I don't know. Probably not, because it's got little tiny flecks in there of green. I'd probably use like sugar. Can you use sugar? It's not bad. It really is not. Okay, I'm not gonna sit down and eat a bowl of this like pudding, but I think I can do it frozen. So I've got 3 little containers right here. I will freeze this. Scoop safe, frozen is good too. Again, not bad for like tasting. I'll probably do this next batch and leave some in the fridge so the kids can try it. But this I'll put in the freezer. My pie crusts actually were frozen, so I had to take those out of the freezer. So let's get this next batch in here. Let's do all the chocolate chips here. These are just melted. Look at the sun through the window. so pretty. It's gonna be a beautiful sunshine day. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep adding stuff in here. I think it was 3 tablespoons. I'm thinking like the donuts, you do about, I think it's a half a cup of sugar. Let me try that. Let's see if this works. I think that's everything, right? I think we added it all. Let's mix it up. Okay, so this, okay, that's actually sweeter. That's better. Okay, that's not bad at all. That one's a lot better, I think, than the maple syrup. Okay, yay. I mean, do something different, right? It's so messy. It's so messy. I'm trying to get off the thing here. Let's get in a container. We'll put this one in the refrigerator. Okay, I'm calling this not bad on the pudding. I would just add sugar versus the maple syrup. But I'll put this in the refrigerator and let the kids try it, and I'll let you know, like below, like probably right here, what the kids thought. They probably eat it and go, what is it, Mom? Is it avocados? What's in this today? It's all good. Okay, let's keep moving and getting things done. So this next, I think we can get our dough here mixed out. I think this one mixed up. Ooh, I need a little, do I need some flour in here? Okay, so my bat is getting mixed up. I'll do another batch in just a minute. Let me get one of these things rolled out for the pie dough. Let me make some space here, because we need some space, and then we'll get this all ready to do. The good thing about it, it's thin enough so it can get, it can thaw quickly. Yeah, don't use wax paper, use parchment paper. It's okay, we'll live and learn. I just like these squares, they're just a little more convenient, that's all. I just grab them out of my thing, but I know you get parchment paper sheets too. Okay, not bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do, is it egg whites? I think you have to put egg whites. So let me see, what's the best way to do this? Can you just cut it out like that? Let me see. I don't really know. I think you just cut it out. All new to me here. Do you need these little fancy pie molds? Probably not. I think we discovered that with the, when we were doing the little, little wontongy things. We'll see. I'll do a couple more to see what I think. I think you can just kind of close it together because I see, I'm going to overfill. You know how that works. So I will just see how these roll. We'll do a couple different shapes, see if any one's better than the other. Actually, this is good. Look at, now it's a nice bread dough. So let me put that in here. The other one is nice and big. All right, should we do one more batch? The kids really like these. I might as well. Let me get the next batch in here. I know what I forgot to do. I was supposed to do an egg white on the rim of it. Okay, first pan wasn't looking amazing, and I did the dough a little bit thinner, so it was a little harder to stick. Second pan, a little bit better because it was thicker. I also like just using the square one. It's just a little easier. But I mean, I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure you could do it, just do it without it. Oops. Would it be better just to roll it out and put it in the middle and put a top on? Probably in some instances, but it's good. It's no big deal. I've got one more to do here. I haven't even got to the strawberry. I'm still just doing 2 cans right here. So I will keep rolling this one out and do another one. Okay, we are moving right along. I was like, I'm getting a little tired. I did not sleep good last night. I woke up early and I was like, oh, and I just stayed awake. So I'm like, okay, I just need to keep moving here. So I was gonna like make some more dough, and I'm like, I don't want to do any more of those things at all. So those will just bake in the oven. In here, the blender, I put some bananas from the freezer. The rest of the strawberries, there was like half of a cup maybe, and I just put a couple scoops of jam in there. It used up half of a jar of jam. I'll find something else another day to do with those. And so then when I'm just gonna have to wait in the oven, I'm gonna get my bagels going. I've got 2 batches here. My 3rd batch, what did I even do to it? I don't even know. It's looking, I don't even know. It was starting mixing. I'm like, what's that smell? And it was smelling like too much flour. Yeah, again, tired, all those good things. So I added a little bit of water. And then I'm like, that just made it squishy. So I just kind of kneaded in some more dough. I don't know if this dough will work out. We're gonna just let it rise and see what it does. It's called lack of sleep, that's all, just lack of sleep. But I'm gonna keep moving. So let me get these rolled out for bagels, and then we'll put some on the parchment paper here. Real fast, I'm gonna listen to a sermon because this takes some time to do, but I completely forgot. One of my viewers, I feel like her name was Kathy. I wrote it down because I was gonna show you last week, but then the hurricane came and I just got busy with that. But she was asking me about my earbuds and which ones to use, because she said, she goes, I want to get some that you recommend. So, okay, so I tried out a new pair because I usually use the MPOW ones. These I've been using forever. Forever, way back in the day when earbuds were really not a thing. They, like AirPods weren't really very popular. And then they had just the single earbud. Was the greatest thing ever. Greatest thing ever. And then they upgraded and had the 2, and I was like, I don't really need 2, I just need 1, but the 1 battery didn't last long. So when you got 2, when this is dead, you can take it out and put it in your other ear. Okay, so these were great. Love them, awesome, 0 problems. Okay, I use mine at nighttime. Maybe you shouldn't. That's another issue. But I fall asleep with the earbud in my ear. This, if you can't lay on it, it's not that comfy, okay? Because it like jabs in your ear. Unfortunately, you want to turn when you're sleeping at night. So I got some different ones. These ones, I got the box. These are for sleep buds. Lightme? Look at the name, Lightme. They're made for sleep. So let me share with you how these go in. They're much lighter, much lighter. When you put them in, they go right into your ear. They're not big and bulky. Let me put my other one in so I can show you. This one, it's gonna stick out. See how that sticks out? This fits right in your ear, and when you lay on it, it doesn't poke your ear. Hello, I know, it's one of those things where you're like, didn't really think much, is that a need, is that important? But then when I got these, I was like, why do you not have these your whole life? So these, they're very light, they're much lighter, they don't feel like they're in your ear, but they are, and they kind of grip a little bit. I didn't know if I'd like it, how it came up, but I do. Okay, so that's just one from the company, because we need new ones. So I got those ones right here, okay? And then Greg likes earbuds too. I got him some wireless ones for Christmas. He doesn't really like anything in his ear, so my ones that I've had for all these years, he doesn't like. He likes ones, he used to get the ones that wraps around because he just doesn't like anything sticking in his ear. Okay, so then we found these ones right here. Okay, now his go around your ear. They're a little difficult to get out of the case because you kind of stack them in your case here. But when you put them in, look at it, just goes in. Okay, let me see if I can get it on right. I don't wear these. Is it this way? This goes over your ear. Right? See, I'm not an over the ear headphone kind of person. Is that how you do it? Give me 1 second. I had to even look and see how his go in, because his don't even go in the ear. They just hang on the ear. So they don't go in your ear at all. Comfy, for me, I don't like anything on my ear. So this would not work for me, but I guess a lot more comfy than, like, say, my old ones that would stick in your ear, and they're not gonna fall off, and you can hear a lot better because this is going in my ear. So you're feeling like echoey, like you're talking to people and you're not really hearing fully. This is outside. So for me, I wanna like stick it in my ear. I wanna like go like this and put it in my ear and just have it hang, because I feel like it needs to be in your ear. It does not need to be in your ear. So these are great for people that don't like them in the ear. So we've kind of changed the way we've done earbuds. Still inexpensive, still cheaper than the iPod things, but just good little things. So if you like like I said, MPOW, fine, works great. They're fine. They just shove in your ear, kind of clogs your ear. Never was an issue. Fine before. The issues didn't really bother me, but now that I have the other ones, I'm like, oh, those are a whole lot better for that. But if you don't know any different, you don't know any different. So if you want some earbuds, so I'm gonna put, they're called Light Me CozyFit, CozySnug Sleep Earbuds. So these ones, like I said, would go in your ear. You barely feel them. I think they have different colors. And these ones are open ear headphones. So great little things. Just covers two different things. Like if you like the ones in your earbud, but you don't like it like being super heavy, these are good for you. But you do risk them falling out. You know what I mean? They can fall out easier than stuck on your top of the ear, but it's a lot lighter in your ear. So you got to pick and choose what's good for you. But I was listening to a sermon, so I'm like, let me pull these out. So I think your name was Kathy. I feel really bad. I saved your name, wrote it on my little checklist over here, and then I was like, I'll have to tell her about it. And then like the hurricane came, and then last thing I thought about was sharing earbuds with you. So earbuds, check those ones out and see. If not, the MPOW ones, they're fine, they're good. They don't offer them on Amazon at all. I don't think they do as of right now. I don't think they do. You have to go to their website. These ones you can get though. I'll link these ones below. Good ones for sleep. So just take note of that. Okay, let's make the bagels. Okay, so what I did is the bagel dough is all rolled out. The one that was kind of chunky, it was a lot easier to make the shape. I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. It formed really well. It's not as fluffy, but I have to go take Brooklyn to work here in a little bit, so this is gonna have to sit out for a little bit, which is okay. I'll be back in a little bit and get to finish it. So when I get back, I've got water and I'll boil it with some, it's got a little bit of sugar in there. For bagels, we do sugar, let it boil, and then I put in the bread machine, you saw me mix it up. That's gonna be for pretzel bites, so I'm gonna do those tonight as well. So I've got my little pies here. I'm gonna take those off here and put them on a cooling rack. those win a Pinterest award? No, but that's okay. They're pies. Should I have just done the open pie thing like I normally do? Probably. But either way, sometimes those stick too. So it's good. It's, you know what, variety is good to try things and say, that didn't work or whatever. It'd probably be better just to form it yourself, fold it over, and do good. Let me check the ones in the oven. I've got just a few minutes in there, and so I've just got to wait for a minute because when I get back, I will do the bagels. Those will be done little bites. I can roll those out. We'll start dipping these, and then I might mix up. We might do more. We'll just see how the day rolls. That's the key. Is I gotta drop her off, get back, and I gotta head back out a little bit. So I just gotta have everything done before I head out again. I feel like I can do these things, right? You can do all things. So it just matter what those things are included in the day. Okay, it's very strawberry, so it has that extra jam in there. Good enough, that'll be good. I'm gonna have to run and I'll get back and we'll finish up. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I just ran Brooklyn to work. I'm back home. I'm gonna make pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Now my kids had these somewhere and they're like, these were so good, Mom. And I'm like, I used to make them, and they're like, I never had them. So it's one of those things where we went through the pumpkin phase for years ago and they just didn't like them, and now they like them all of a sudden. So I am going to, let me get my phone. They're hurrying now, my time is crunching. I am gonna make these. The great thing about these is there's no eggs in it. So it kind of works if you don't have any, there's a shortage of eggs. It works really good, and they're very yummy and very soft and very good. So I put in here my butter, sugar, vanilla, and pumpkin, and then I'm gonna add my dry ingredients in a bowl, mix it up, and then I'll pour it in there. And then I've got my bagels, they're definitely risen up pretty high. And I've got my water to boil, and turn my oven on. We're gonna do a million things at once because I gotta get done. I only got a little bit of time to get out the door. Okay, we're gonna do a bunch of things. So the bagels, I'm gonna put them in my boiling water, let them sit for 3 minutes, flip them over, and do the other side. Like a minute, not 3. So the bagels are gonna be cooking. I'm gonna keep flipping back and forth. And then I'm gonna do something different tonight for dinner. Tonight's one of those nights where kids are in and out. Some will eat, some will not. And I'm like, what can I make? So we've got these gigantic hot dog buns. They're a little bit bigger than a regular hot dog. So what I'm gonna do, back in the day, this is way back in the day, I haven't made this in forever. Basically you make your chili, like your slaw dog, like you would make it like a chili sauce. Basically, chili sauce and hot dogs, you cut it up, you pull apart that hot dog, you put it inside, and then you kind of crisp the bun, so it's like crispy. I'm gonna do that today. So that way, you get the full bun versus like, you know, eat half a bun and there's no more, you know what I mean, stuff, and then it'll stretch on there. I'm also going to, and then if I have leftover, this week I'm gonna try to, we'll see how it goes, try to make a couple meals, and then like Friday or something, Willie will do different pizzas. So I can do like Coney dog pizza, you know, on Friday, and then like maybe do like a Big Mac type pizza on Friday. So I'm gonna see. But anyways, this is what I'm gonna do. I just think this is gonna make it stretch a little bit more and be good. So I'm going to just put all the ingredients that I would for my slaw dog in here and heat it up. Easy. These are a little bit sticky because they sat and roast for a little bit on the pan. That's no big deal. This I just put in there, heat it up. I will stir it up. It's gonna be good. That's gonna be easy dinner. And then we'll get the cookies in the oven. I'll do the bagels first so I can get those in the oven first, and then we'll do the cookies. I should do the cookies first, shouldn't I? You bet. Let's get the pumpkin cookies in the oven so those can get done, because then I can do my bagels, and I gotta do, look at, these are all risen up too. This dough is ready for pretzel bites. So let's get the cookies on here, we'll get them in. The slaw dog makes sure it tastes really good, so that's good. I gotta take the lid off so it can kind of boil there. And we're just continuing moving. I got one batch of cookies in. I wanna make sure that they're good. Yes, I thought that they just, I was like, are they just gonna puff up real good? They do. Let me get the next one in here. We're doing so good. We're getting everything done here. So the bagels are almost done. I got one more batch in there. The hot dog mixture, I'll shut it off and just let it sit. Cookies will be coming out, and I've got to roll my pretzel dough out real quick. Just move it and get, I'm like, okay, feeling really good, getting things accomplished here today. So good day. My dough is way done. Let me get this out here. I had to empty my pot. Now for pretzels, you do it in a soda, a baking soda wash. So I've got water in there and baking soda. This is sticky. Let me get some flour. Get all this done. We'll get all this done before I gotta get out the door here. That's just a soft dough. Maybe pretzels are softer. I don't remember. It's been such a long time. It's been such a long time since I made those. Okay, so this is squishy. So let me separate it into like 6, and I'll roll them out and then just chop, and then I'll set it on a parchment paper lined baking sheet, which is all used up. So let me get my round one out. So this will be good later for dinner today because I'm about to head out. I will take this, I'll take the hot dog buns, cut them in half. We'll put this on top and kind of crisp them up, maybe in the air fryer or in the oven, depends. We put cheese on it. Could make slaw, but I don't think I'm gonna get that far today. And that's okay. It's like whole nother day. So this is good and done. I'll let that cool. Waiting on the cookies, and then we'll get the bagels in the oven. And then the pretzels, I think we do the same thing. Dump in the water, bring them out and do an egg wash white. Easy. Okay, we're doing, the kids just did chores, so I didn't get to show you any of this. I dropped all these in a baking soda water, so they're like this. I just have to get an egg and do the whites and then brush down there. Cookies are all done. These are delicious. These are really good. Very good cookies right here. And then I'm working on the bagels in the oven, and I've got my pies over here. See the pies? Right there. Everything's looking really, really good. We're doing good. I gotta get out the door in about 45 minutes. I think I'll close today's video after the food here, and then maybe when I get back I'll film putting the hot dog together, if I remember. Basically open the hot dog, put it on, put some cheese on it if you want, and eat it like a coney dog. That's probably what I'm doing. And then we will, I have to go out, drop the kids, and then when I'm out, it's cool out. It's only 75 degrees today. It's like a miracle. So I'm gonna clean my car because it's always so hot outside to clean my car. So I figured I'd go to the car wash, get it all vacuumed out. It's been a couple months, so it's in much better shape than it is. Okay, normally you would want to put big coarse salt on it. When you don't have it, what are you going to do? I just put everything, bagel seasoning on one and regular salt on the other. You can also do sugar and cinnamon. That would be a great mixture in here as well. Whatever you want to do, this is how we're doing it. Flipping it in the oven. Okay, I got my oven cranked because I'm trying to get everything cooked here before I have to head out the door. I'm like, hurry! So I put it on high bake so that browns the top and the bottom, so I just have to keep, I'm just flipping them. Normally you just let them go, but I'm flipping them because I'm trying to hurry and get this along so I can head out the door. But this is good. Good day getting things done. Feeling like, okay, we made a bunch of nice treats. Those will be good. I want to get some cheese out for that. I wonder if I have cheese in the freezer. I should go out there and go look. I might go in there, go look and see if I have it to dip in there. That'd be really good. I'm just waiting on the ones in the oven. The kids were too afraid to try my avocado chocolate pudding. So I might be stuck with that, but that's good. So bagels are coming out. They look really good. Here is some. I've got to leave in like 10 minutes, so I'm trying to like hurry, but these will be good. So I've just switched them around. Putting the ones on the top here on high bake and then the bottom so they can brown. And it's good. So I got to clean this off. We're throwing a load of laundry. I'm gonna run the vacuums while I'm gone. Maxine's outside barking at the neighbor because they're putting that. Oh, there's actually a guy in the tree behind our yard. I just realized that. Oh, that would be why. She's over there in the back barking. I thought she was barking at the neighbor. There's a guy cutting down tree branches. That would be why. Okay. See? That would be why she's barking. I thought she's barking at a squirrel. So she's barking at the man up in the yard. That would be why. Good job, Maxine. So it's all good. Then we'll head out the door, get the kids to where they gotta go clean my car, call it a day. It's been a really good day today. I'm down to one more. These are good. They're nice and soft and squishy. So yay, not bad. Definitely better if they probably have the thicker salt on them, but the other ones probably with the seasoning will be good. So good on the pretzel bites. So I hope you enjoyed all the food making, everything we did. We'll have some treats to bake for a while. We have some bagels for a while and fun little snacks for tonight. And then we'll make our little coney dogs. I'll show you those right here, what they look like. So, all right, we'll see you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.